Hello and welcome to another Guardians of the Wilt-Shire video. I'm your host Demi.
I'm Luke.
And welcome to another hero spotlight.
Yes, so following on from our bat rep
And the Call to War.
We're going on to Radagast.
Radagast the Brown. And this is the Lord of the Rings era version from the White Council in the Free People's book. So do you want to start with the stat line?
Stat line is move 6, obviously. Fight 4, 4+ shoot. Doesn't really come into effect.
Fight 5, isn't it?
Fight 5, sorry, I was reading it the wrong way around. Strength 4, defense 5, 1 attack, 3 wounds, courage 7, 3 might, 6 will, 3 fate. He comes with a staff, two-handed weapon.
Typical wizard profile.
Exactly the same as
Saruman and Gandalf.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
Options you can take with him. You can give him a horse, which
probably would do.
You would do. Special rules. So obvious one, staff of power.
Yeah. Will point per turn.
Yeah. Master of birds. So to represent birds scouting the battlefield on his behalf, Radagast is always assumed to have line of sight to any point on the battlefield.
So helpful.
Now charging, yes.
Spells
behind cover. I did that in the bat rep. I hid behind a rock and tried. What did I?
Yeah, you did.
I think I immobilised a troll, which is very handy. And finally, final special rule is one with nature. So whilst on foot, Radagast may move through areas of difficult terrain without penalty, and always counts as wearing an elven cloak.
Oh, so if he's on a horse, half movement through woods.
Yeah. It's just typical sort of elven cloak thing, so he doesn't get it when he's on a horse.
Yeah.
But I still put him on a horse.
Yeah, put him on a horse just for that extra range. And if he gets knocked off his horse, unlike other wizards,
then he's gone.
Alright,
disappeared. Which I think is very cool, actually.
Yeah. His spells very different to Saruman and Gandalf.
So you want to run through them?
Yeah, we've got Panic Steed on a range of 12 inches on a 2+. Terrifying Aura on himself on a 2+. Immobilise and Renew, both on 3+ with 12 inches range. And Aura of Dismay on a 5+.
So
very much a support character.
Yeah, you've got the Immobilise in there for obviously
the monsters and the heroes
and things like that. But then it was particularly Panic Steed, Renew and Aura of Dismay you don't see with the other 2 wizards.
No.
So Panic Steed, target a model, dismounted.
Yes, very much.
So Fellbeast. Heroes on a horse.
Yeah.
If you channel it, it's models within
a 3-inch range.
3-inch radius, so yeah, it's a 6-inch bubble basically.
Yeah.
Which, if you've got, say,
I've
charging
had it done to me when we were in Cardiff, when we used to live in Cardiff.
Okay.
I came up against him with some of my Haradrim.
Oh yes.
And
I remember seeing this.
Haradrim King with about 10 raiders, and he targeted the king. The king has 1 will, didn't resist it. Oof. 1 was on a horse. The rest were on the floor. I was like, oh, great. There's what, probably like 50 points right there of horses. Disappeared.
For the sake of a 2+.
Yeah. You just, if you want to, you just ping it at a hero.
Yeah.
Make him spend his will, and then by the end they'll be off.
And then you can immobilise him freely.
And then you can immobilise freely.
It's ideal. So 2+, I think it's a very, very powerful spell.
You especially chuck 1 dice at it. I would only ever chuck 1 dice.
Chuck 3 at it. And especially with a lot of the armies, especially sort of the Rivendell Knights, they're going to really struggle.
You could literally stand there and ping 1 a turn. Right.
You wouldn't need to channel it.
Dismount. You'd only channel it if there wasn't a hero close by, and you had about 4 or 5, I would say.
So then you've got Terrifying Aura,
Self-Explanatory,
Immobilise, Renew. I like Renew.
It's awesome. I've theorised lists with Treebeard and Ents and Eagles, and obviously use Radagast and Eagles, but if you have them with Ents, that's going to be nasty.
It's, especially with the sort of the game objectives, is it all of them or most of them?
A lot of them.
You have to wound or kill the leader.
A lot of them you get points for leader, yeah.
So having that ability to heal them and save victory points can change the game. 3+ as well, 1 dice, maybe 2 if you're in a bit of a struggle, if you've got a hero that's going to die.
If you really need it.
And then Aura of Dismay.
It's awful. I hate it.
Against evil armies especially.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. So
I came up against it twice. One in the back rep, which you'll have seen, and one at Ardacon.
yeah.
I was playing Alessandro, I think it was, and he had Old Thranduil, automatically cast it on a 6, and you can channel it. He had a line of Galadhrim with
against your Angmar.
Against my Angmar, Galadhrim, Wood Elves, and a bit of Lake Town led by Alfred.
Nice.
And obviously Thranduil's got an Elven Cloak.
Yeah.
So my Felbeast couldn't even get close to him to cast a spell. So it's a little bit of a nightmare.
So yeah,
he's a very much a supportive wizard.
From those spells you just mentioned, Jay, he's the support character.
He's kind of the middle ground. You've got Gandalf, who is quite defensive, Gandalf the Grey at least. He's quite defensive.
Yeah.
Saruman the White,
very much
an offensive one.
Yeah.
And then you have Radagast, who doesn't do too much to the enemy. He more buffs yourself.
He helps your army.
Yeah. And Alistair King included him in his tournament winning list.
He did, yeah.
Up at Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Battle of Unnumbered Tears.
Did he have him in from? Cause it was the escalation event.
Yeah, escalation
from the very
event,
beginning.
From the very beginning.
Yeah.
Radagast, and then at 1250 points he put Saruman in.
Fair enough.
But yeah, he had dwarves, shield bearer captains, and dwarves, Radagast.
So those, I think he fits with armies that need that extra buff. So like with the Galadhrim, with the dwarves, they don't have the big hero that can help them.
Yeah, you need it's that immobilize and that the Aura of Dismay is the main ones.
Yeah. Especially if you come up against, like say, evil armies.
Yeah, very much so.
And then your case where you failed Fury.
Yeah. If you got, I'm pretty sure I failed Fury in the Thranduil one as well.
Oh yeah, there you go then.
So it was a bit of a nightmare. So that's his strengths really. He's got the 3 fate. He's got the Elven Cloak, 3 wounds. You want him to be your leader.
Yeah, you will put him as your leader, I think.
He does really, really well. Alistair did as his leader.
He was on foot for his army as well, I think.
For the majority of it, I think, yeah.
Weaknesses?
1 attack.
Wizard. Yeah.
1 attack. Someone gets close to him, he's not gonna take wounds easily because of the wounds and the fate.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna win the fights.
No. Way you get around it, New Radagast. Get Sebastian in there.
Sebastian, that extra attack. Extra attack is massive.
5 points, I think it is.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got him on horse as well.
Yeah.
You can get him.
Sleigh.
Or sleigh even, yeah.
But
so that's the way you can get around it.
This is the old one.
This is old.
Obviously, monsters, if you can't immobilise them.
Yeah, as soon as they get
if they get to you first, they're going to munch you.
Rend, gone.
Rend, yeah. Or even just double strikes if you're trapped.
Yeah, it's true.
You're needing 4s most of the time anyway.
But if you position your army right, he's going to be at the back, he's going to be behind cover. He shouldn't get into that much trouble.
Get into that much, no, not at all. He can't, I don't think he can lead troops.
No, he can be part of the White Council war band, but he can't lead any troops, and you can't even New Radagast, only Eagles
from the Radagast Alliance.
And that's it.
So yeah, it's not
points cheaper than a normal wizard, other than
he's
Salamander
White I think. Flip the back of the page, it's on there.
Oh, is it? Salamander White. So same points as him.
Yeah. So.
Right. But then, if you look at trying to decide between Radagast and Gandalf, look at your army and
20 points difference. If you need the blinding light, then yes. If you don't, then it's a tough choice. You've got to think of what can.
I think what
can really enable you.
If you go to a tournament, it's difficult. Obviously, you don't know what you're going to come up against. Personally, I take Radagast just because you've got that ability to support your troops, especially with an army like this.
Yeah, in one of the SPG magazines, they talk about the different wizards, and if you don't need blinding light, take Radagast. That's kind of the thing. And if you need blinding light, take Gandalf.
Yeah.
But I definitely like Radagast, and I love the model.
Yeah, you got a nice job there of your conversion as well.
Thank you. very much the Lord of the Rings one was a very nice one to paint, really nice to paint. Converting him, you will have seen the video already.
Yeah.
A little chopping and changing, but really, really happy.
I saw it at the early stages where there was a Radagast, a gap.
Yeah.
He was holding on by a pin and then the horse. It was quite
Yeah.
funny to see, but no, it's really well done.
So I
I
think
think we've covered
pretty
it.
much covered him.
Yeah, so very, very good.
What armies
support.
would you see in him?
You try and stick with the woodland theme.
Woodland.
Obviously,
Yeah, the theme definitely
he
woodland.
lives on the borders of Mirkwood, so you try and keep it with the
Elves.
elves in the woodland. Yeah, so Galadhrim.
Ents. He's depicted in the GW stuff with Ents a lot.
Yeah, just because
Ents,
he works well with them.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Eagles from The Hobbit.
Well, probably the most useful alliances would probably be with the dwarves, I'd say,
Dwarves definitely from a competitive point of view.
because you don't need to take Gandalf for the blinded light.
Nope.
You'd have him there for Awe of Dismay, so they don't try and not get outnumbered in
Yeah.
combats, and especially against cavalry charges.
Yes, Panic Steed would be very, very helpful.
Pasty is very helpful.
And you
in that
think when
situation.
you think how often you've played dwarves and I've played dwarves, you're so happy when you've got a wound on a dwarf hero.
You are, just because you need 6 or 6s by 4s a lot of the time.
Possibly even 6s by 5s.
Exactly,
And then for Radagast just to go and renew.
just all that hard work just goes to
Yeah.
nothing. So yeah, I'd say dwarves probably the most useful alliance that you could be with, but again, woodland stuff, so the trees,
Woodland stuff
eagles.
is generally where you see him, where people
Yeah.
go for the theme. It's woodland, it's
Definitely.
the eagles, it's him on sleigh. That's one model I would love to own.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So yeah, I think we've exhausted
Yeah, so
talking
that's
about him.
so. If you like the video, make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe,
Please like our Facebook page.
and we'll be back very soon.